Hello everyone, how are you all? Good day to all, good day. So, what you all are expecting to do today? Okay, let me tell you something about myself. My name is Shagun. I am professionally a calligrapher and I will be taking your calligraphy sessions via Yellow Class, your mentor for calligraphy from Yellow Class. So, today we are going to learn brush calligraphy. Do you know what is calligraphy? Let me tell you, calligraphy is a visual art which is related to, yes, which is related to drawing letters. So calligraphy is all about designing letters. It is not about handwriting. Calligraphy is a different concept. There are two different concepts. Handwriting improvement is different. Calligraphy is different. And here we are to do calligraphy. We are going to design the letters. Okay? Right? So today we are going to do calligraphy with our brush pens. So let's continue and I'll show you what all we need. Okay, kids. So here I have my long or short scale, like whichever you have. Then I have my Tom's brush pens and a simple pen. You can keep a pencil as well. So here I have drawn lines with a pencil. Okay, you can draw it with a pencil, you can draw it with a pen. The distance between these lines is 5 centimeter, right? The distance between these lines is 5 centimeter. Okay, so let's begin with our brush pens. You can choose your own color. These are Dom's brush pen. They're easily available at any stationery shop. We are going to start with the capital A. Let's start with the first letter. To make letter A, what all we need is, with a thick line, we will come down. Now, take it up with a thin line because as the rule says, whenever we come down, we make a thick line and whenever we go up, we make a thin line. So again, we will come down with a thick line now and again turn. Now, we will make a slant line in center. So capital A is completed. Okay. Now let's begin with letter B. So to make the letter B, what all we will do is take a straight line down. Now from here, down portion, we will go up. Coming down with a thick line, little curve, taking this line ahead and cross. So this is letter B. Continuing with letter C. To make letter C again, we'll make thin line to go up. When we will change, come down with a thick line. Again back with thin line. Now let's do capital T. To make letter T, we'll again come down like we did in letter B. And now from here, we will go up. Again turn and up with thin line. So we have completed 4 letters now. I would want you all to complete it quickly so that we can begin with 5th letter. So be quick. Till that I'll explain you how we have made these letters. To make letter A, we took a thick line. We started with a thick line, came down. As the rule said, thin up, thick down. So we followed the rule. Thick line came down and went up with a thin line. Then again, we made a thick line, and back we were going up with thin line. A little slanting line we made in the center to complete the letter. Then to make the letter B, we needed a broad, thick line coming down. Started with a point at the down lower corner. We went up with a thin line again, curved with thick portion, and made another curve with a thin line going round up. To make the letter C, we again started with a thin line, back with thick, coming down again, going up with a thin line. Again, for letter D, we needed a thick line to come down. Started with a thin line, made curve again, coming down thick, going up with thin. Now let's begin with E. So in between, you can change colors of your pen. I love to change the colors of pens. So you can do it too. So here I have taken red one. Let's begin with letter E. Thick line coming down. Again down, curve. Make second curve. Again go up with a thin line. Right? Continuing with letter E. Continuing to F. Thick line. So this, we did cheating. So sometimes to design a beautiful letter, we can do cheating also. I love to do cheating sometimes. So this line, the rule was thin up, thick down. I took a thick line up. I did cheating here. And instead of this, you can make it like, you can make this line first and make this line afterwards. That totally depends on you. Then we'll make again thick line, turn and cross it in the between. Right? When we cross it in the between, it is F, and when we cross it from the lower portion, that will be T. So just make sure about these two letters. They both look similar, but they have different cutting parts. Okay. Continuing with letter G, we'll begin it like E only. Thin line up, curve with thick. Now, come down with thick line again, curve. This is letter G. So kids, let me tell you, you all are doing so much of hard work, and I can see that. Don't think that I cannot see your work. I can see everyone's work, and you all are doing beautiful. Okay, so let's continue with letter H now. To make the letter H, we will be needing a thick line coming down, crossing it back with thin like we did in F, another thick line, and again thin line going up. This was letter H. Now coming to again two similar letters that are I and J. Let me change the color of my pen. Okay. This time I'm taking blue, resembling purple. Oops, I already took blue. No. Let me take another color. So here is my other color, green. Let's begin with I. So I and J again, they both are similar letters. Let's see what is the similarity. Thin line up. Thick line coming down. And cross it from here, go up. Now, I is short, whereas in J is a little tall letter. We'll make it like this only, go down. So it is long. Now cross. So what is the similar thing between I and J? They both look similar, but the difference between these two are I is the shortest letter and J is the longest letter. Like longest than I, right? Let's begin with the next letter K. To make the letter K, again, thick to thin, underturn, come down with a thick line, a little slant, then go up with thin, come down with thick. Then thick with down and thinner. So this was letter L. Coming with letter L. L is again similar to letter E. It's like L, sorry, E, G, K, they all have undertones. Let's start with underturn. Turn, come down, make a turn, again curve, and a thin line. So this is letter N. Beginning with the other letter, that is M. Okay, before that, I would want all of you to complete it quickly. If you have missed any letter, do it quickly. Till that, I'll explain you how we have done E to L. Let's start. To make the letter E, we took a thick stroke coming down, turning back to the thin stroke, coming down again with thick one curve, second curve, and thin line going up. When we made F, F and T, they both are two similar letters. The closure of F is in between, the closure of T is in the lower corner. So F, we can do cheating also, as I already told you. I love to do cheating sometimes to make the letters beautiful. I took the thick line from here straight. The rule says thin goes up, but I made thick up. There I did a little cheating. Instead of cheating, you can be fair enough. You can make a thin line first and make thick line afterwards. Sometimes we can break the rules to make the letters beautiful. That's totally depend on you again. Thick line coming down, thin line again going up and cutting the portion in the center. Now T was the similar letter. We made it similarly, but we ended up by making a line in the corner down. Now when we made letter G, we came down again with a thick line, took it up, curved it with a thick line down, went up with thin again, took thin line, thick line down, thin line up. To make the letter H, we again took a thick line coming down, thin line, interconnecting the center. Then again, it's like underturn, thick line down, thin line up. Now again after H, I and J were similar letters. I and J was similar, but the difference between I and J was I was short and J was tall. So we took a thin line going up, thick line was coming down, and we made a cut from the top, from the last corner. It's J we made similarly, but we took it a little longer and then we cut. Now after J, when we made K, we took another underturn, came down with a thick line. To make the first stroke, we took a thin line up and thick portion down. We are following the rules, thin up, thick down. So here again, thick line we took down and we went up with a thin line. To make the letter L, we again took thick line coming down, back to thin, then again come down with thick, change it with thin. Now let's begin with letter M. To make the letter M, we will make thick line down. After this, let's make it side by side, overturn. From the corner, down corner, lower corner, make a thin line going up and come down. We'll make another overturn, again starting from the lower corner, go up. We can make it a little taller than this one and cut it. Now, to make the letter N, it is similar to letter M. It is just the half of letter M. Thick line down, starting again from the bottom corner, go up with a thin line, come down with a curve and turn. Now, to make the letter O, we will be making it from here. So O stroke and O letter, they both are different. O stroke is like this and like this. This is O stroke. This is not O letter. O letter is like C. First make the C formation, go up and again cut from here. Go up again. So this was letter O. Continuing to letter P. To make the letter P, we'll again need a thick line coming down. Then again, from the down corner, we'll go up, curve and cut. So this was letter P. Now let's start with letter Q. Starting with thin, cut to the thick line, again go up, similar to O. But here we'll not turn, we'll just join this portion here. Now to make the down portion, take a thin line here, again thick and again thin. Children, you can design these letters in your own way. You can do a little changing also if you want. Now let's make letter R. To make the letter R, take a thick line again down. Now again from the top down, from the down lower corner, take the line up, make P first. Just don't take the strip out from here only. Again, thick to thin. Now let's continue with letter S. To make the letter S, take it from thin, change to thick, come down and turn. So S we can make like this. We can make like this also. And we can make like this also. So there are three sort of S. You can make any kind of S, whichever you like. So be quick, then we will turn the page and we will make more letters. Till that, I'll explain you how we have done letter M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. To make the letter M, what we did is we took a thick line coming down, went up with a thin line. We again came down with a thick line. We again took thin line up, came down with thick line, again thin line up. So we took a thick line, overturn and overturn, two overturn strokes. In letter N is half of letter M. We took a thick line and we took another overturn stroke. Now to make the letter O, so O stroke and O letter is totally different. O strokes are just making left and right corners. In O letter, we took a C formation, we cut it from the top and made a curve going up again. To make the letter P, we again took a thick stroke coming down. We started from the bottom corner, went up like P, also like B. So we made half P actually if we talk about it. So in Q, again we took it like O till here. Then we connected it to the thick line and we made the tail with thin going up, thick down, thin up again. To make the letter R, we again needed a thick line coming down, thin line going up, again thick line coming down, and thick to thin. Matlab under means we took underturn here. Okay. S we made in three forms. The first form was thin line going up, thick down, and thin again changing. And the second S was we didn't make turn. We made directly with a thick line coming down and converting with thin line. In this one, we again started with a thick line only, changing it with thin line, just making two turns. Now let's begin with letter T. I hope you all excited and enjoying. I hope you all are excited. Can you show me what you all are doing? Can you show me the page? Oh, wow, you all are doing a wonderful job. That's great. That's great. Let's continue with more letters. I'm again changing my pen because, as I've already told you, I love to change the colors. I love to change my pens. Coming forward with pink color, let's make letter T. To make the letter T, I would love to do cheating for this, and even you can do that. Coming down with thick line and turn. I have already told you with F. Starting with letter U now. Thin line down, going up with thick down, thin up, again thick down, thin up. So you use 2 underturn strokes, starting with letter V, coming down with thick line, going up with thin line, and making a curve like O. Right? Starting with W. Thick line down, again thin line up. It's like a U, another U, thick line down, thin line up. Now make a turn. Now let me explain you till that complete it quickly, so that I'll also explain you how we have made the letters. Here we have done some cheating. We took thick line up, thin line down, thick line down, and we cutted it with a thin line. Underturn, we took thick line coming down, going up with a thin line, thick line again coming down, and thin line going up. To make the letter V, it means we took 1.5 underturns in letter U. In letter V, we took a thick line coming down, going up with a thin line, and changing it like O. Now in W, we again need it. 1 underturn, second underturn, and we folded it back like O and V. Coming ahead with X, changing my color again. This time I am taking orange color. You can choose your own color. Coming with X, thick line down and thin line up. This is the first part of X. This looks a little simple, so you can make like other form. Thin up, thick down, again thin up. This and a thin line cutting this. So you can make it like this also. That's totally up to you, totally your choice. Coming forward with letter Y. Again, I did cheating. I did thick line up, underturn. And we will make a long tail, a wide tail of letter X. Now to make letter Z, again thin line, coming down, back. Same we will follow again. So this was the concept of letters A to Z. I really want you all to complete it quickly, and then we will write few words. Till that, I'll explain you how we did X, Y, Z. For letter X, we took a thick line coming down and we crossed it with a thin line. It looked a little simple, so that's why we changed it by drawing it in another form. We took thin line up, thick down, and again thin up, and we cut it to thin line. To make the letter Y, we took a thick line up. Again, here we did some cheating like T and F. Then we made underturn. We made a different underturn, a wide loop. This will be a wide loop. You can make a small loop as well, like we made in Z. In letter Z, we started from thin, made thick line. Then again, we made thick line, and we cut cut the formation with thin line. So this was the complete set of alphabet, capital letters, A2 set. And now let's write some words. Today we will write, thank you, yellow class, for creative sessions. Are you ready to write with me? Show me your hands. Hands up, who are excited? Hands up. Yeah, great, great. So we will be using capital and small both letters, and we will be writing, thank you, yellow class, for the creative sessions. Let me change my page. Okay, I'm all set. I'm excited. Are you excited? Wonderful. Changing my color to light blue. No, that's totally light. I'm taking brown color. Okay, let's start. You have to do it with me, okay, if you want to complete. So, come down, make T and turn. After this, come down with thick line. Now, one overturn. Now let's make letter A. Four stroke. Underturn. To make letter N, take a thick line down. Overturn. Now, make a loop, come down. Now you can extend this loop to make it more designed, okay? Go up from the bottom corner, cross, and come down. Now, make underturn again, cross it wide. If you want, you can make it small also, a very small loop. Letter O. Let's make letter U. Now what you can do is, you can take it up to make it more designing and cut it. That totally, again, depends on you, depends on your creativity. Now we will write yellow with yellow color. Line up, little cheating works. Underturn. Now we can make small loop. Letter E. L. Another L. Yes, there is no harm. If there is cut, no problem, we can write on it. O. W. Now, instead of making circle, you can make a line also. Now, here we can make a sun. Are you ready? Make a little semicircle. Sun is yellow in color, right? Make layers of sun. So, yellow class is helping us to shine with a lot of creative activities, right? So, let's make a beautiful sun for them. Every one of you, each one of you is learning something new every day with beautiful, beautiful, wonderful things, wonderful creative things with yellow class. So at least they are making us shine. So we can make something different for them. And I really want you all to make it, to complete it with me and upload it on Facebook so that ma'am can also see what good work you all are doing. Okay? So ready to write, class? Let's write it with orange now. Now we'll write a little small. C, make letter L. Ready for A? Overturn and cut. Then S. One type of S, you can make another type of S also. I am making this type of S. Thank you, yellow class, for making us shine. Again, I'm changing back to my brown color. Now let's write 4. F, O, cut it, and R. Again, R, you can make any kind of R for creative classes, okay? For creative classes. Let's write C. Let's write with pink now. You can change the colors according to your choice, okay? So there's no color compulsionally, okay? Make capital C. Ahead with R. Sorry. My pen went down. Okay. E. Coming with letter A. Letter T. I. B again. If you want, you can roll. If you want, you can make a straight line. Make letter B. Extend it to make design, okay? For creative, the last word is sessions. Yes. So we'll write sessions. Just a second. There is no space. I have to. Okay. So again, changing back to a brown color. Let's write sessions now. Capital S. Now, let's write it in something different manner. We will give space in every letter. Now write E here. Space. We will give space. Again, give some space. Another S. Again, some space. So this is another beautiful way of writing. Again, space. I. Again, space. O. Again, space. N and S. You can draw lines. So here, let's all say it together. Thank you, yellow class, for creative sessions. Are you ready to say with me? Okay, make a thumbs up and say, thank you, yellow class, for creative sessions. So I hope you all have completed it. Be quick, you have 1 minute to complete it. Be quick. And after this, you have to make a beautiful poster. You can write your names. You can write this. And I really want you all to upload your beautiful work on Facebook so that I can see. So be quick, complete it. I hope you all have done. Okay, kids, you can close your pens. Okay, kids. So now, as we have thanked Yellow class for the creative sessions, now let's make one more poster. I just want to show you one more sample that how can we create thoughts poster, how we have to write quotes. Let's start. We will be writing a quote. There's rainbow in the sky, you know. Let's write capital T. Double it from down because I've told you T doubles from down. H, you can again create any type of H. E, R, E. Now stretch it and a little tilt. Okay, now we have written there. Let's write second word with second pen. Let's try brown pen again. I, S, put a dot. Now let's write A. There is A. We can write A here only. So here I'm not using a beginner stroke. You know, I have told you how to use beginner stroke, so we are not using beginner stroke here. You can make a letter without a beginner stroke if it is just one letter because we don't have any connector point. Again, we can make a little design. There is a, now we will write rainbow. Okay, so we will use Whipcure colors. We will use rainbow colors. First violet. Capital R. From here, go up. Okay. Now, which is the second color of rainbow? Indigo. Let's use blue color instead. Now, blue. We can use dark blue. Which is the fourth color? Green. Let's use green now. So I'm using mixed colors. Then fifth color is yellow. Yes. Just have to be careful about the strokes, okay? Then which is the next color? Orange. I'm using the colors of rainbow here. And which is the last color? Yes, very good. Red. Fold it, take it up. Now you can fold wide also to make a design. Okay, you can do a little designing part. There is a rainbow. What else we will write? In the sky. Let's write. In the we will write again with brown pen. Put a dot. Then the. Now we can use light blue color again. S, capital S. Again, K you can use of any variation. Then 1. You can make a little sign. So this is again a sample poster for you all to tell you that how can we write quotes, how can we write quotations. So like this, I want you all to write a quote, a thank you appreciation quote for yellow class and post it on Facebook. Okay. So here we have completed a quotation. Okay, kids. So I hope you all loved today's session, learning capital letters and having fun. I hope you all had fun. So this was a session about capital letters of brush calligraphy. Now you all have to create beautiful posters, appreciation and thank you posters for yellow class, and you can create beautiful quotations like we wrote today. There's a rainbow in the sky. Thank you, yellow class, for creative sessions. Write some good quotations, upload it on Facebook, upload it on Instagram, and let me tell you, you can what you can do is once you learn calligraphy, you can make beautiful thank you cards. Like it's your mama's birthday, it's your papa's birthday, it's any birthday, an anniversary in the family. What you can do, you can create posters. You can write happy birthday to them, write happy anniversary. And the most important thing I'll tell you is that when you make posters for the school, what do you have to do? You need a pencil. You'll draw it. You'll draw the letters. Then you need a sketch pen to outline it. Then you need crayons, colors, sketch pen to fill in. You'll make design. You have to do such lot of things to write some posters and quotations for your school projects. Now, after learning brush calligraphy, there's a best benefit for you that you can write straight away with a brush pen. You don't need any other things. You don't need pencil. You don't need scale. You can write just fluently once you practice. But for that, till you if you want to reach that scale, you have to practice a lot. As I've also practiced a lot, that's why I'm a teacher today. So you all have to practice if you want to do good work, if you want to get success in your projects and in your cards and all. So keep practicing. Have a happy lettering journey. So bye bye. Enjoy.